first thing, and then really felt like we had a really good group of guys. You know, the hardest thing in that situation is these teams you're playing against have been practicing in some cases over a year, and in some cases 4, 5, 6 months. And we probably had about 10 or 12 days of practice after the tryouts to get ready to play. So style of play became a really huge factor in terms of running and pressing and just trying to use our athleticism and, you know, playing small, playing big. But then once you get there, it's a long grind. It's 9 games in 11 days. You play 3 games, day off, 3 games, day off, then you're in the middle rounds. And you got to have a group of guys that are pretty serious about being everyday guys, because again, it's a hotel. It's not a lot of English speaking going on. You know, the food's a little bit different than what they're used to. Thought the people of the Czech Republic did a great job hosting it. You know, Prague was a great city. But then just going through that whole process, and then, you know, the finality of being able to win it, because I didn't realize it, but after we won, Sean Ford from USA Basketball told me it was only the 3rd time in 30 years that the USA has won a gold medal in that event. So it's been an area where I think our country has struggled, probably for a lot of reasons. You know, a lot of guys leaving out of college to go to the NBA, guys having to do some of the school responsibilities academically. The commitment for 25 days, but they really did a great job, USA, I thought, of really, you know, fielding a really good team, or at least a lot of options to put together the team.
You're now 14-0 in international, you know, competition with such limited preparation. How have you had so much success overseas? Well,
I think the one thing about it is the style of play that we played is totally different than what they do. A lot of these teams, they're not pressing, they're in the half court, they're really good execution teams, they're great three-point shooting teams. So we probably felt going into it that we weren't going to really be able to out-execute people with a limited amount of practice, but what we needed to do was use our depth, and we really, every single game, used all 12 guys. We needed to press, try to create turnovers, get to the offensive glass, rebound, those kind of things. And I think our guys, the one thing I'll say about them, which was a joy to coach, is we had a bunch of guys, all of them 1 through 12, that had really good motors, really good energy. I think the winning to them was really important. And the thing that I give them most credit about the kids I coached is every single one of those guys is a high-profile, really good player, and they all knew going in that there was going to be some form of sacrifice that was going to have to take place for us to win. You know, no one was going to score 25 points. No one was going to play 35 minutes. It was going to be a collective group effort, and their buy-in ability to that, you know, was really tremendous.
How much do you think the experience is going to help Michael Frazier coming back?
I think it'll be really good. I think being around Marcus Smart, you know, for 3 weeks, you know, was a great thing for Mike. I think him being around Rashid Suleiman and a lot of these different guys on the perimeter, I think was really good. I think probably the tryouts, the practices every day, double sessions, playing against those quality of players has definitely helped him. It's probably given him some confidence. You know, I've seen this happen last year, you know, with the international line, guys don't shoot the ball particularly well. There's an adjustment period because it's a deeper shot. He didn't shoot the ball particularly well to start the tournament, but once he kind of got into a rhythm and got a little bit more comfortable with the distance, I think he was about 7 for 12 in his last 3 or 4 games from the three-point line. He shot it much better.